Okay, in this video I'm going to talk about sewing in the round. I guess that's what you call it. That's what I'm calling it. If you call it something else and you've been doing this for a long time, go ahead and let me know. But we're going to say, for the sake of example, this is really crudely drawn, but that this is going to be like a rounded little coin purse. So, first thing was we need to sew it together. My personal recommendation, and I'm sure other seamstresses would agree, when you're sewing in the rounds, you want to leave yourself plenty of seam allowance. I'd say about a ½ inch, so that you can round it off and get it nice and neat when you turn it. So, one thing I'm doing is taking my time to make sure that I'm getting this nice and neat. Okay, now I've taken my pins out and I still have this wrong side out. The reason I'm doing this quick little video on how to do this is because some beginners may not know these little tips and things, and may not want to watch a whole video of a handbag or something, you know, to figure it out. But anyway, there are two ways that you can do this before you turn it. And when you get into the rounded edges is where you want to start. You don't really need to do where it's kind of straight, but on the rounded edges you want to cut almost to the, let's zoom in here. You want to cut almost to the seam, but not on the seam. And you want to do that all over, kind of spacing them evenly apart. And I'm not cutting the seam here. Alright. The other way to do this is you can go through and make little darts or, you know, arrows, points. I don't like to do it that way because it takes so much time, and it usually works out for me just cutting a split in it. But this may be, with certain projects, it might be a better way to do it. I'm going to stop right about here. You can see this is what you end up with. This will be the side with just where I just cut a split, and then this is where I did the arrows. Alright, then we're going to turn it. We're going to see how well this turned out. And this will be where those wooden dowels will really come in handy to help you smooth things out. So see, you get an idea there, and then you would want to press it. I think with just about anything where you're rounding it like that, you want to press it really good. And this side I didn't sew so neat, so you can see it's a little uneven. But that is how you sew in the round. And it helps to get your project nice and neat. Now you see, if you hadn't have cut those strips, you would have a whole lot of trouble getting this to look rounded right here. So that's just a little handy sewing tip, technique, whatever you want to call it, for beginners. See y'all next time. Peace, y'all. Bye-bye.